part 12 of The Crazy Way that I learned I have cancer. So first I learned that I had a little bit of cancer, possibly, but not really sure because it came in an email and I had to figure it out all by myself. But in that report, it also said I did not have cancer in my lymph nodes, and it turned out that the technician was wrong. So at this point, I have had my double mastectomy. The surgeon removed 18 lymph nodes, and it is now time to go back to the doctor to get the results of all of the samples that were taken. The first thing that we learned was that the left breast, which appeared healthy in the ultrasound and mammograms, was actually healthy. So many people have asked me, so do you regret having removed it? And I 100% do not regret having removed it. If I had to go through what I went through again, if anything potentially was ever in the future found in my left breast, it would be difficult, especially, as you get older, things get even harder to handle and healing takes longer. I was thrilled that there was no cancer found in my left breast, and I was totally fine that they took it, that they removed a healthy breast, because I don't have to have that worry about looking in the breast anymore for cancer. So that's the first thing we learned. Cancer was not found in the other breast, but 17 of the 18 lymph nodes that were removed were cancerous. And that meant that it was potentially all of the lymph nodes that were left in also may have cancer, because she did not go further. She only took 18 lymph nodes because taking more was too risky. And so, if she took 18 and 17 of them were cancerous, it would be a lovely coincidence that she took them all, but there were more left inside. So the next step was that I needed to now go to see an oncologist. That word was quite scary to me, even though up to this point, I knew I had cancer to remove. I actually did not have to deal with an oncologist. I went to a breast surgeon who dealt with breast cancer. But that's where I thought my journey would end, with a double mastectomy. Now it looked like, because the cancer had spread, that I would have to have further treatments. So now I am going for an appointment with an amazing man, an oncologist, who has become one of my lifesavers. And he told me that we were going to have to go through chemotherapy and radiation. And what he said was that there were 3 levels that he would recommend of chemotherapy for my type of cancer. There was the light, there was the medium, and there was the most aggressive type of chemotherapy treatment. And what he said was, because you are young, strong, and healthy, I didn't know if he was being ironic, we are going to go for the most aggressive. The most aggressive is most likely to do the job that it's meant to do, which is kill any form of cancer that may be left in your body and make it more likely that it won't come back. But it also means it's going to have the most severe side effects. And because you are young and strong, we are going to go for it. And thus began my journey of 5 months of really strong chemotherapy. So we can talk about that next.